You won 88 straight.
Not enough.
Then you lost. You won the first 2 championships. We'll get to that great game against Memphis in a minute. But then you lost to Dwight Clay at Notre Dame. Was that your
January 19th, 1974? 11
your senior
days,
year, right?
11 days after I broke my back in a vicious and violent display of dirty basketball. I was high above the basket on January 7th, 1974 at Washington State, making a play on the ball. And somebody came from the weak side and took my legs out from underneath me, and I flipped over, and I landed flat on my back on a tartan floor, and everything changed from that point on. I broke 2 bones in my back. I spent the 11 days in the hospital, got up out of that hospital bed at UCLA, put on a corset with steel rods in it, and flew across the country to Notre Dame, and we lost the 88-game winning streak, and things were never the same again. I lost a lot more than just a game that day.
That was Dwight Clay. That was not Austin Carr. That was the Dwight Clay.
Austin Carr was at the front end of the streak. We were freshmen in the dorms at UCLA. Jamal Wilkes, Greg Lee, and me. We're sitting there in those dorms watching this game. Austin Carr going for 46 points, and we're saying to ourselves, we're never going to let this happen again. 4 years later, it did.
And that was Clay. Didn't
Dwight Clay
had
hit
a
the
big
game. He hit the game winner. John Shoemate, Gary Brokaw, Adrian Dantley.
That was a good team. That's a very, very good basketball team. No shine.
Should have smoked them.
Now you had
should have shut them out.
Now
we had them. We had an 11-point lead in the ball with 2 minutes to go in an era that predated the shot clock and the 3-point shot. Come on.
And you also had a big lead against NC State with Norm Sloan.
14-point lead with 4 minutes to go in regulation. A 7-point lead with 90 seconds to go in the double overtime. Coach Wooden told us every day, Chris, don't beat yourself. It's the worst kind of defeat you'll ever suffer. You'll never get over it. We thought he was crazy. We thought he was nuts. Everything he said, we said, what is this nonsense? When you're hot, when you're on top, it's all easy. It's when that ball bounces the other way.
Yeah, that team, now remember, he did not believe in 4 corners, so he played it out with a big lead. And Sloan, when he got the big lead in his second overtime, he pulled the ball out, and he played stall ball. Wooden didn't do that, and if he would have done it, you would have won that. That was a semifinal game. You would have won a championship that year, right?
Don't blame the coach. Don't blame the referees. Blame me. We had the chance. We had an opportunity to do something really special. Coach Wooden, he told us a lot. How about the 2 sets of threes that he lived by that his father gave him so many years ago? Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal. Don't whine, don't complain, don't make excuses.